Welcome to WJPS News. I'm Nathan Gibson Jr.
And I'm Eliza Kurshumliu, and you're watching The Highlight. Alejandro Ortiz Jr. shines a spotlight on WJPS newest Spanish teacher, Miss Cotto.
Ms. Cotto is the newest teacher to the WJPS community. She has currently been teaching for 27 years. Having come from the Bronx, Ms. Cotto is in her first year of teaching in Queens.
It's been a little different. It's a different environment. It's uniform. It's the first time I teach junior high school, which is different for me. I've always taught high school, so that's been a big difference for me. And I like it a lot.
Although Ms. Cotto is in her 27th year of teaching, all of which have been in a high school setting. This is Ms. Cotto's first year of teaching high schoolers as well as middle schoolers. Ms. Cotto has seen a significant change from teaching only high schoolers to now teaching middle schoolers as well.
My 8th graders. I'm having a lot of fun with my 8th graders. They keep me very busy and pretty alive.
Having taken over from the previous Spanish teacher, students are able to see a different form of teaching than they did before.
Ms. Cotto has a portfolio system in her classroom that allows students to check if they are missing any work or have missed anything in the class. For instance, if a student's portfolio is flipped upwards, it means that new things have been added and they are either missing work or something has been added to it or graded.
Students in Ms. Cotto's class have already learned a very significant amount in the short time that she has been in the school.
Penmanship, their dates of birth. They're currently in the process of identifying items around the classroom. They're traveling throughout all of Latin America, and they're basically doing a family tree, and we're learning about people in our family. So that's
Ms. Cotto is currently the newest addition to the WJPS community and plans on staying here for many years in the future. I'm Alejandro Ortiz Jr. reporting for WJPS News, The Highlight.
Forensic students are learning how DNA evidence exonerates the wrongfully convicted, Angelice Garcia reports.
WJPS seniors are taking a forensics class and are currently learning about DNA evidence. Their most recent project was based off the Innocence project.
So the Innocence project is a project that came underway, which helps people that have been convicted reopen their cases and fight their innocence and clear their names.
Students researched their case, put all the information onto slides, and presented it to their class.
Students use the Innocence Project website to further research their cases and those who have been wrongfully convicted.
Every student was given a reflection sheet to write one yell and one glow about the presenter.
The students seemed to really enjoy it. They did a great job presenting. They were really into their case, so that's why we always tell them pick something that interests them. And it's exciting to see them and what they share with us.
Angelice Garcia reporting for WJPS News, The Highlight.
Here's Oliver Gonzalez reports on the recycling of books.
Mr. T oversees the recycling of unwanted books in WJPS classrooms.
Taking care of the book room, organizing things, getting rid of stuff we don't want, keeping things we want, and just making a catalog of things that we have.
Students and other staff members were helping each other out downstairs in room B20.
Outdated books like the speech textbook are being recycled to make room for new ones.
Mr. T describes the process on how books are being chosen to be kept or recycled.
Teachers go through this, all of the teachers from all the departments go through both book rooms and figure out which ones they wanted, which ones they didn't, and the ones they did not, we got rid of.
Mr. T voices his opinion on the impact this has on the WJPS.
Definitely positive, because people don't know what's in there necessarily, so once I have them all logged online, teachers will be able to access to see what we have and pull them from the closet.
Although this is a long project, this effort will maintain the school and book room 244 organized. I'm Oliver Gonzalez reporting for WJPS News, The Highlight.
Jacob Geraghty speaks with some of WJPS's alumni.
WJPS alumni returned for the WJPS Thanksgiving feast.
We have alumni from 2010 coming back, which was my first year here. We have alumni from even before that coming. It's awesome just to see what they're up to, what sort of jobs they have, and what they're doing with their lives.
WJPS alumni fill out a Google form with their general information such as their name and their year of graduation from WJPS to return for the Thanksgiving feast. WJPS alumni are able to take food from the WJPS Thanksgiving feast.
It feels weird because like right now life's changed, our lives have changed. Like we go to college and all that, and it feels weird coming back here. You went to this place over and over again every day, and I don't know. It just brings back good memories.
It's so reminiscing because I mean, even though it's been 4 months since we last been here, it's so crazy just to see that how much things have changed too.
Right now, to be honest, this is really the spot, man. You know, did my last 2 years of high school here. Can't complain. It's a great school.
My name is Jacob Geraghty, recording for WJPS The Highlight.
Jasmine Casanova reports on the annual WJPS feast.
Thanksgiving feast is an annual tradition here at WJPS. Students from all grades offer to volunteer and help around during the feast. All WJPS students are asked to bring in foods, drinks, and desserts from their different cultures. Students, teachers, and faculty all come together. Miss Post alongside Miss Wong organized the event. This year, students were allowed to bring in savory foods and desserts. The feast is held every year in the auditorium. Students are brought down to the auditorium grade by grade and brought back to their classrooms to enjoy their food together.
Nick Fitzpatrick plays on the boys Francis Lewis basketball team. Maleny Argudo has the story.
Nick Fitzpatrick has officially joined the Francis Lewis varsity basketball team. He is currently a junior and hopes to develop into WJPS next grade athlete.
They are currently practicing in the mornings and after school to prepare for their upcoming game.
Nick is improving his skills by balancing his academics and basketball activities.
I think it's an achievement on not just athletic level, but an academic level too. Having the challenge of keeping my grades up while playing for varsity, being that we have practice mornings from 6 to 8 sometimes, and 3:15 to 5:15, so I have to find outlets to do my homework and just work around the struggles of being a student athlete.
Student athletes begin their college recruiting process with field level, sports recruits, and NCSA. The recruiting process for student athletes begin in their junior and senior year, but it's best to begin as a freshman to have as many options as possible.
I am looking forward to playing in college. I have a D3 offer for Clark University in Boston and a full scholarship to them, so I'm looking forward to going down, checking out the facility, and hopefully playing for them.
It also allows you to travel the nation and open up new recruiting opportunities at colleges. Participating in club sports allows you to play against players at higher levels and develop your skills.
For school team, I play point guard, shooting guard, but on different leagues, I'll play anywhere from point guard, shooting guard, and small forward. I want to improve more on my contact finishing, which is being able to finish in the paint with people covering you or people hitting you, fouling you, whatever. And I feel like that would bring my game to another level because I already have a good shot and I'm good with the ball and good on defense. So trying to balance out my whole entire game.
It's important for basketball athletes to work on their ball handling to control the basketball while traveling across the court. Defense also puts great pressure on the opponent's offensive strategies. I'm Maleny Argudo reporting for WJPS News, The Highlight.
And here's the weekend weather forecast with our middle schooler of the week.
Thanks. For this weekend's weather forecast, on Friday there will be a high of 30 degrees and a low of 24 degrees, and a 70% chance of snow. On Saturday, there will be a high of 24 degrees and a low of 16 degrees, and a 0% chance of rain. On Sunday, there will be a high of 30 degrees and a low of 16 degrees, and a 0% chance of rain. I'm Alicia Garcia, and back to the studio.
And that's a wrap for our show.
For Nathan Gibson Jr. and the rest of the WJPS News team, I'm Eliza Kurshumliu, and thank you for watching.